Hey folks, Ted here. Today I'm going to walk through the Orion. The Orion is one of the strongest four-season tents that Exped makes. It's been proven in multiple wind tunnel tests and done very, very well in those particular scenarios. We love the Orion because of its really steep pitch, and that's given by this arc pole that goes over the top. I think probably the best way to describe this, the Orion is a tunnel tent. It's a classic tunnel tent with a single arc pole that goes from ground level to ground level on the other side. And the beautiful thing about that is that means everything from here to this other pole is the interior tent, but you have true freestanding vestibules on either side. Now we have this tent guyed out, but we really don't need to have a guide out if it's just going to be a quick pitch someplace. The nice thing about it is that when I put these poles in, we're all set to go here. The vestibules are true freestanding vestibules that I don't have to worry about being guyed out otherwise. In classic form, Exped tents, all the doors are very, very nicely protected. You'll notice that here when I open up the door between the pitch of the interior tent and this nice eyelid that I've got going on right here. Doesn't matter if I open this up, I'm not getting rain on the inside of the tent at all. I can go ahead and keep this open, it gives me nice ventilation, and you'll also see that it gives me a fantastic vestibule on the inside. I'm going to go ahead and roll this all the way up. Snug that on down there. Again, nice big eyelid coverage on the top right here. Allows me to crawl into the tent very easily. And you'll notice that we also have two big doors on either side. And what you're seeing on this side is mirrored over on the other side, so nobody's left out. Both of you get to have nice big easy entrances, so that if you can't use one side, or if you're using that all for gear storage, you can actually all operate out of one door on this side. So you can see this door is actually big enough that I can sit here and my partner can sit out here too. It makes it very, very versatile. Just want to show you the inside of the tent, give you an idea of what's going on here. You can see got one mattress on this side right here. See, it's a nice space for two people, real tall headroom. I don't know if you can quite see this, but I've got plenty of room above me, and I've even got room on the top for an interior attic on the inside. Laying down here, got plenty of room. You can sleep head to head, or you can sleep head to toe, depending upon what kind of space you need. Big vestibule on this side, and as I said earlier, if I reach over here, you'll notice that I've got full coverage doors. Assuming you can see through the mesh, I've got a whole other vestibule on the other side. Perfect place for storing packs or exiting if I need to go that direction. Now, this being a four-season tent, every single mesh door is backed up by a full coverage fabric door. That eliminates spindrift from cycling in. It also means that because you've got these huge mesh doors, that if you need to use it in warm conditions, you need ventilation, you've got plenty of ventilation to work with. And you can see the size of that door. All of the doors neatly wrap right on up. Have nice little clever hooks that I can cinch right up and pull everything out of the way. Get that one, just like so. Snug it up. I can do two of them if I want to keep it nice and neat, but it gives me plenty of room to work with and plenty of ventilation. Again, we were talking about configuration of how you might sleep in this tent, and you'll notice that there's pocketing both at the foot end of my tent and also at the head end of my tent, and you can see it actually right here. I don't know if you can see right through it, but you can see my hand. There's another pocket here, and that happens in all four corners of the tent, and that just gives you more versatility as to how you want to use it. The tent floors, 10,000 millimeter coatings, very, very durable floors. You could use it with one of our footprints if you want to, but totally unnecessary. These are bathtub floors, so there's no seams in there whatsoever other than in the corners, and the corners are fully taped and fully dry. So it gives you a really, really storm-proof, waterproof floor. You don't have to worry about any moisture coming in on that way. So again, plenty of space, and I just want to show you again, there's an attic in here, perfect place. I'm going to just pull the whole thing down. Perfect place for putting a headlamp, letting that shine on through and lighting up the interior of the tent. Socks, hats, things that you need to have dry out. Works really nicely that way. Of course, you can take them and unhook them if you don't want them there. Gives you even more headroom if you need to. Let's go ahead and jump to the outside of the tent. The outside of the tent, you'll notice again, just because the configuration with a real steep pitch, shed snow really, really well. Guy lines, they're already set up with the tent as it comes that way, but you can take these off if you want to. You've seen in other videos how we can unclip these really easily, take them off if I don't want to. Multiple stakeout points, although typically we recommend staking off directly off the poles. So you got 4 stakeout points, guy line points there, and then 2 mid sheet stakeout points. This tent sheds wind really, really well, and I think in most mountaineering situations it's probably about the best storm shelter you can have. Thanks.